was an Ashkenaz tradition. Until that moment I came to a Sephardic shul, I thought, this is the home run. They never heard anything like that before. Right? Their news was, announcements, good Shabbos. Right? Not that fast. You know? And I'm going to rise to the defense. Sometimes we think that part of the soundtrack, for those of us that were alienated from it, consider it like mumble davening or whatever. If you're inside the conversation, not alienated from it, right? If we jettisoned and we invited the Dalai Lama here tonight, we started the program by going, and went on for 5 minutes. We go, wow, that is so groovy. Eastern music, Buddhism, etc. You know, that's our mantra. If you pull out the words, you start to see that it creates a mantra and almost a psychic field of the davening that at a certain point transforms you regardless of the words that you're saying. So it too is part of the soundtrack. It's not an illiterate part, you know, but it can be alienating if you're not necessarily in that conversation. So as has been talked about, we get to today where there's a tapestry, different instruments, cultures popping up, stuff happening in 1 year, YouTubing. You know, Schmendrick from New Jersey puts a YouTube up tonight with the latest thing he's written, you know, to Lachado D, and suddenly USY chapters are singing it in Boise the next evening, and, you know, and iPodding and all the rest of it. The hyperlink that's taking place now makes it impossible to predict where the soundtrack will go. But the soundtrack is also, you know, moving beyond our particular people, as you astutely identified before. So I'd like to finish with a couple of modern pieces, and then if there's any other questions. Oh, we're doing actually pretty good with time. Okay, great. Surprised myself. I figured, is everyone doing okay, or did you get whiplash? And we just went through about 3,000 to 4,000 years, right? Are you feeling a bit left behind, or are you feeling okay? The pace was all right? Okay, great. So let's sing a little bit. And what I brought for you here, I must admit, because I grew up in a conservative, home, and I work in the Reconstructionist and renewal communities mostly. I'm less familiar with the Reform folk tradition as something that I'm steeped in, but I've gotten used to it and started to learn a little bit more. So I'm just saying that by way of the pieces that I've selected for you from today, written by myself or other colleagues, are people who are engaging with liturgy, with text, with tradition, and as opposed to just spiritual themes that way. So I wanted you to get a feel for the different cultures and what they're producing today, connected with the same texts that we were talking about that have been around for centuries. So let's turn to number 12. Actually, you know what? We'll start with number 12. So these two pieces are from Gila Rezo Raphael, who's from Tennessee, from Knoxville, Tennessee, through Montreal, Toronto, and now lives in Philadelphia. This is her interpretation of Ma'ariv Arabi, the evening prayer. Evening, the evenings, evening the frayed edges of our lives, Ma'ariv Arabi. With words you even the evenings, wisdom open gates locked around our hearts. Asher nirvaro mariva ravi, bechov mabotel shari. Evening, the evening, evening the frayed edges of our lives. Aravi, Amen. Last verse. As we watch day passes away, Spirit of the night, we bless your name. El Chaim Kayam Tamid Lo Aleinu Le'olam Va'ed. Even in the frayed edges Because it's the same two chords, the same melodic feel. Glory, God, living evening, the evening, hallelujah, 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 the evenings, a taste of honey, tasting much sweeter than wine. So that's the minor mode, right? But when you come from Knoxville, Tennessee, and you want to sing Lachuna Rana, let's sing out to God, you're not going to sing in the minor mode. You're going to sing Lachuna Rana like you would if you were a Jew from Tennessee. This is your part. Rock to the rockin' joy, try it with me. Rock. Oh, yeah, and I will. Oh, yeah, and I will. Everybody enjoy, 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 enjoy. We'll rock to the rockin' joy. Enjoy, 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 enjoy. We'll rock to the rockin' joy. Hurry to sing songs of thanks, will time to let our spirit dance. Enjoy, 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 will in Cleveland, enjoy, 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 will oh, let's shout out our songs of praise. Harmonies, harmony. Ooh. A voices raise, a rock to the rockin' joy. Enjoy, 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 enjoy. Well, rock to the rockin' joy. Enjoy, 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 enjoy. Well, rock to the rockin' joy. I sing a rockin' to the rockin' joy. Sing the rockin' to the rockin' joy. Everybody enjoy, 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 enjoy. Well, rock to the rockin' joy. Let's move it around and enjoy, 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 enjoy. Well, rock to the rockin' joy. Big finish. We're gonna